All right, Shalom. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Racha, Kudash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. Yeah, pretty much just want to do this quick video. All right, as I've been looking at these different headlines. All right, and we're starting to see these riots and these back and forths rise up slowly but surely. All right, as this election drags on. All right, which it looks like they plan to drag it on a bit longer, but we'll wait and see. Okay, so as you can see in the headline here, this is just one of many. All right, from Zero Hedge. All right, it says here riot declared in Portland, arrests made in NYC after U.S. vote. And really, let's take a look at let's go to RT News. Let's go to USA. Okay, so as you can see, these are the headlines here. Here it says Trump says states where Biden recently declared victory to be legally challenged for voter fraud. Adds there's plenty of proof. Okay, you have they said certain states are in limbo. Okay, um, yeah, and also you have these different news sites which some they're reporting basically different numbers. Some sites are saying Biden is at this number at what 263 or 264. Then some are saying it's 253, and this is like basically confusion. Okay, it says here police deployed as tensions run high at Maricopa County, Arizona ballot counting office. All right, and people are basically, because of how close it is. All right, in certain states, people tensions are high. People are like, yo, y'all better make, y'all better make sure I count it right. That kind of thing. And I believe there was an article that also came out that said one of the USPS workers was basically came out as a whistleblower and said that they were given orders to basically count the date, set the date of the mail to the previous day. All right, to basically allow for certain mails that come in, certain ballots that come in after the date that they can be eligible to be counted. They backdate it. Okay, I believe they called it Project Veritas or something like that. All right, so all you seeing is a bunch of confusion. All right, going on around this election. Okay, basically an election that's supposed to be able to be determined. All right, on the election night. This time they're able to drag it. Okay, there's all this mishaps here. There's legalities here, and people are in that limbo. But for how long? Okay. Now this is Let me read a little bit of this. It says here, riot declared in Portland, arrest made in NYC after U.S. vote. It says with the White House race still too close to call, outbreaks of social unrest were reported Wednesday evening in several large metro areas across the U.S. reported Reuters. Now it's a trend. All right, it always starts off like that. Okay, it starts off here, then a bit here, then a bit there, then it starts to go up and up and up. You know, it says Oregon because they start off. Some might just start off without even having a valid reason to be out there rioting, but through the midst of that, they land on a slogan or they land on a purpose to be out there, and they gather more followers. Okay, and in turn, they start wrecking things. But the difference this time is it's one against another. Okay, it's not everybody against the police or everybody against the system. Now it's one side against another. All right. Um, Oregon Governor Kate Brown activated the state's National Guard Wednesday after demonstrators destroyed property in downtown Portland, with the Multnomah County Sheriff's Office declared a riot and warned about widespread violence. At least 11 people were arrested in overnight Portland riots as the sheriff's office took to Twitter to show confiscated items from protesters, including an assault rifle, fireworks, flares, and hammers. Damn, a hammer. Shit. go hammer people's head in. All right. It says here loaded rifles seized in arrest. Deputies arrested a man believed to have thrown a Molotov cocktail at PPB officers. Depps seized a rifle with a full magazine, and these people weren't playing. They also recovered ad eye magazines, commercial grade fireworks, a knife, and spray paint cans. Arrest info to come later. All right, so this is the kind of stuff they carry into these so-called protests. All right, or riots. You already know that the potential for violence is very high. It says many businesses had their windows knocked out by demonstrators. The sheriff's office said even a church was targeted in last night's riots, and it's only a matter of time because before this starts to slip into the main headlines of the mainstream media. And just like they reported on the riots back then, all right, during the time of the riots for George Floyd and against police brutality, and they were reporting that 24/7 nonstop. Guess what? Now they're gonna have more things to report on. Not to forget coronavirus in the background. See, while all this is happening, they're still saying that the U.S. is breaking records for highest daily numbers in coronavirus cases. But people's minds aren't on it until they finally clamp down. You see, Trump's health official came out and said that if people don't want to wear masks, they're going to bring more draconian style laws or draconian measures. And what better way to get it done than to distract people to where they don't care about that. And right now they're more worried about the election. So now when the cases go up so high that they're like, all right, shut this whole thing down because this is too much. Well, that'll be interesting to see as well. See, all these other nations are taking lockdown measures, but what is the U.S. doing? The U.S. is out here protesting, worried about elections. So it's basically a whole big blob of confused madness. Okay, people are like, yo, what's going on? People have told me, yo, I've never been this confused. All right, over an election before. People don't know what's going on. All right. Um, St. Andrew Beset Church is one of the many buildings that had their windows broken out during this evening's riot. This organization helps those who are homeless, experiencing poverty, mental health issues, and substance abuse. But see, when they're rioting and they're breaking it, they don't care about that. Okay, they're not gonna stand there and say, "Oh, Saint Andrews, oh, I remember that." No, all right. They're gonna see the magic bricks that just randomly appear. They're gonna grab hold of them. They see the trend, people breaking in, they jumping right in after. All right. In the interest of public safety, Governor Kate Brown, under the advice of the Unified Command, has activated the use of the Oregon National Guard to assist local law enforcement. The sheriff's office tweeted. Um, okay, let's look at a few of these videos. Clearly, this is not effective enough since these people are still there. All right. It says Antifa have already started to smash up a business. They threatened reporter Brenna Kelly News, or at Brenna Kelly News, for filming. The other journalists there follow Antifa's orders to not film. Look at this.
No! Get your fucking camera! What the fuck? I didn't touch nobody! Fuck you! I didn't touch you! Fuck off! Don't do that! Get your cameras off of these
It says because outbreaks of unrest were also, and you know what? That's when this happens, man. We're not scared and moping and no, we're rejoicing, man. Okay, we're glad to see this. We're sick and tired of this damn place, man. All right, this is Revelation 18 and 20. Rejoice over her. Now, when you read the verse above, it's going into America's destruction ultimately. All right, when the nuclear missiles make this place a desert, but we're witnessing the prelims to get to that stage. So hell yeah, we're gonna rejoice. Yes, we're gonna be happy to see it, man. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets. For the Most High have avenged her on you. So we're seeing the Most High beginning to avenge us over this place. So should we not rejoice? Should we not be happy? Really, we get disappointed if you know what I'm saying, if these riots calm down and it doesn't escalate. Okay, because we know that the sooner it escalates, all right, the quicker, you know, or the further we progress in prophecy. All right, we know what level it has to reach for certain other things to happen. That's why we're like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, enough with the shoving and, you know what I'm saying? Bring out the lethal stuff. Oh, man. Hey, but when you understand, that's why it specified what? Ye holy apostles and prophets. Because we understand. You see, if you don't understand what's going on, if you don't understand how prophecy works, you're going to be like, why the hell are you hoping for this to happen? Why the hell are you hoping for all hell to break loose? But when you understand how prophecy works, you would understand that regardless of what happens, all hell will break loose. Jacob's trouble is gonna happen. So better sooner than later, because the sooner Jacob's trouble comes, the sooner Jacob's trouble is over. And the sooner Jacob's trouble is over, the sooner the kingdom comes. You know? It says conspiracy theorists will call every act of determined resistance an act of police provocateurs. Want to see what a real police riot looks like? This is New York City. Let's take a look at that. There we go. And you know, it's key that he said that the whole world is watching. The whole world is watching because very soon they're about to shut down your ability to let the whole world watch. You know, through these different social media outlets and these different alternative news sources, the YouTubes and the different platforms, the internet. Basically, they're about to either shut it down or regulate it so heavily that none of this stuff is going to be allowed to be broadcasted. All right, and you think they care if the whole world is watching? All right. Clearly, that's not going to stop them. Other demonstrators were seen in Oakland, Detroit, Denver, and Minneapolis, with protesters demanding that every vote from the presidential election on Tuesday be counted after President Trump prematurely claimed victory Wednesday morning. Meanwhile, there were reports of Trump supporters who descended on ballot counting centers in Nevada, Michigan, and Arizona after the president cries foul and accuses Democrats of trying to steal the election. They came in there quick. You know, let's see what it is. Yeah, it's only a matter of time until they actually start breaking in here. You see, everything is progressive. Okay, it progresses. It progressively gets more and more violent. It progressively gets more and more out of control. These police progressively get more and more outnumbered. All right. Let me see.
Response to President Trump's lawsuit filed against the state of Michigan to stop the count.
Volunteering as a board worker, I ask the hard question: why are these ballots ripped in half when the vote needs to be voted? Only Democrats.
Says it remains to be seen if this is just the start of the next round of social unrest. Perhaps the outcome of the presidential election will determine if more unrest is seen. At least by now, the National Guard is well positioned to counter unrest if seen. But what level will this unrest reach? All right. And hey, maybe who knows? Maybe the wait, all right, to find out who the president is also gonna drive people, all right, to demand an answer the sooner. All right, now let's get this. This is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 8. It says, Babylon is suddenly fallen, and we're witnessing that. All right, and destroyed. Because you know what's going to happen from here? It's going to keep getting worse and worse and worse. And when all is said and done, this place is going to be a desert. That's the only place. That's the only direction this place is going. It says, howl for her, take balm for her, if so be she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. You know why? Because it's been prophesied that Babylon should not be healed. Babylon has to be destroyed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. Okay, and that's ultimately why this place is going down, man, because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai has ordained it. Okay, so you know if you can't beat them, join them, and you most definitely can't beat the Lord. So just get with the program. Okay, but hey, prophecy is prophecy, man. So we gonna keep watching. Okay, and you know, see, you know, how things turn out within the next few days and weeks. All right, but Lord willing, you know, they go more and more and faster into the direction, okay, of prophecy. Okay, so with that, I hope you were edified and informed. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakha Kudash. Until next time, Shalom.